What's up guys, it's the rhuman65 here, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys what is in my tech travel bag. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, so to start this video, let's talk about the bag, because a lot has changed since the last time I've done this video. So the bag that I use now is a Travel-On backpack that's actually used for traveling. It's so nice. Like, as you guys can see, there's a ton of stuff in here, and it's not like that bulky as like my other one would be. But at the same time, it also has this little cool safety feature right here where the zippers will actually lock into place on these little hooks. And when that happens, it allows some safety feature to the bag, so nobody can just walk up and unzip it. You'll actually feel them tugging on the bag to get stuff out of the bag. So that's pretty nice. This bag's got a ton of space in it, so let's go ahead and open the front compartment right here. First thing we have is the Canon PowerShot ELPH 360HS. This is my new vlog camera that I've been using as of late. If you guys don't know, I do have a daily vlog. Go subscribe, links in the description. But this is currently my camera that I use, so I keep it in quick access in that front pouch. It's either gonna be there or in my pocket. Obviously I'm gonna take my iPhone, my Apple Watch and stuff like that with me, but it's not gonna be in the bag. So that's the Canon. It's an awesome camera, I love using it. Also up front here, we have a pair of EarPods. This is the one with the lightning adapter, since I do have an iPhone 7 now. You guys actually probably don't know about that, but that'll be in a different video in itself. So we got the EarPods, just in case I want to use a wired headphone. And then also down in here is the Canon's battery charger, since it's a vlogging camera and I need quick access to a battery charger. That's in that pocket as well. So that's it for that pocket. Let's move on to the next pocket here. So basically, like I said, the safety feature is with this. You just unhook it and then you can unzip it. It's gonna be nice for when I travel a little bit in airports and whatnot. So this pocket is mostly cables and stuff, but before we actually get to the cables, I'll go ahead and do some other things. So this right here is an iXpand flash drive from SanDisk. It's really nice. When I vlog with my phone or take pictures or anything with my phone and I want to put it over to my computer, I use this. You could also use it for extra storage on your phone. Pretty simple really. All you got to do is just plug it to your phone, transfer files. It also has the USB at the top to plug into your computer. So this thing's nice. It comes in handy. It came in handy a lot more than I thought it would. So gotta have that in the bag as well. Also, we have a SD card case with a couple SD cards in it. This is from an old camera that we have, so we don't really use those anymore. But I've got 4 SD cards in there. One is 16 gig, one is 4 gig, one is 8 gig. All those are gonna be used for the vlogging camera when I wanna use it. All right, so we'll get with cables now. I guess not. This is my passport. This is an external hard drive for my MacBook. I do a lot of editing, a lot of files that go on this thing, so I have to have a 1 terabyte hard drive. It's nice and it backs up all of my videos and whatnot for when I want to make just random other videos at the end of the year, use clips from what I've already used. So that's that. And then I was trying to grab this a second ago. All right, I guess I'll just go with this. All right, so we also have a mouse in here. In the last my travel bag, I don't think I included my mouse. But this is a new mouse that I've been using, the MX Master mouse. There will be a video coming on this soon, but this is my mouse of choice with my laptop. It's the MX Master. It's one of the more expensive mice. It's one of the more expensive mice out there, but it's worth the quality. So a separate video on this coming soon, but that is also in that pouch. And the remainder of this pouch is cables. So I do carry a micro USB cable. This is a flat cable that actually goes with something else that you'll see later. But if I have multiple micro USB things, I'd probably only take 1 or 2 micro USB chargers with me, just because I don't need that many. So this is the only micro USB that I have in the bag. So we'll put that over here. Actually, we'll put that over there. Next up we have this is something that's nice that I always carry with me for a while now. This is actually a 10-foot lightning cable. This is what I use now to charge my phones instead of other cables. It gives you that extra length that you're gonna need if you have to plug your phone far away. So these things are a must. I would highly recommend a 10-foot cable. It's a lot of cable to work with, but trust me, in the end it's nice. especially since if you've got one of the regular cables, you have to bend the phone like that pretty much, but with a longer cable, you can actually give it a little bit more slack. So 10-foot cables, I actually have 2 of these. That one's gonna go in my car in case I never have a charger with me. Actually, scratch that. It's gonna be with something that I'm gonna make a video on later on this year. We also have the MacBook MagSafe 2 charger since I got my MacBook before the USB-C MacBooks. So that's that charger. And normally I'll carry the extension cord with it, but I don't have it in here right now. We have a GoPro charger with a Beats wall plug on the end of it, but GoPro charger because I do also have a GoPro in the bag, which you'll see later. And then finally, in this pocket, we have the Apple Watch charger. I might not take the whole stand with me, I might just take the watch charger, but I just threw it all in there for now. So, that is, I think that's it in this pocket. Just making sure of everything. And yep, that's it for that pocket. Also in this pocket, it also has a nice little LED light in case you need to see anything in the bag, like if you're traveling at night or whatever. So that's that pocket. Moving on to the next pocket, this one actually has most of the other stuff in it. As you keep going through the bag, you'll see. So next pocket, we have a ton of stuff in here. So let's start with these. These are the Beats Solo 2 wirelesses. I got them with my MacBook. I don't think, the internet's very love-hate about Beats, but as you guys know, I've had a couple Beats in the past. Here's what they look like. They did come free with my MacBook, so it was like a student deal or something like that. So here's what they look like. They're really nice. They're wireless, or you could also use them with the wire. Sound quality of this thing, I think it's one of the better sounding Beats out there, and it's not the most expensive Beats as well. So definitely, I think I would recommend the Solo 2s. They're nice. I mean, they have the Solo 3s now, which I think just has Apple's W1 chip in it, which makes it a little bit easier for connecting to your phones if you have Bluetooth headphones. So that's that. Moving on to the next thing in this pouch, we have a Polaroid camera. So I've actually had this for a while and I've never made a video about it. I featured it in my favorite tech video, but this is the Fujifilm Instax Mini 7S. Basically it takes cartridges, or not cartridges, it takes these right here, which are like film slide things. So I always carry an extra pack with me around, but this camera's cool. It's just cool to have a piece of tech like this where you can take a picture and it instantly prints out. I have not taken that many pictures with this thing, but I saw everybody getting them at graduation parties, so I went and picked one up for myself. This thing is cool, and it's got a viewfinder on it if you want to use the viewfinder, but normally you're gonna get what's in shot. So this thing is cool. I'll take it with me on my next trip. I've actually not taken this on a trip yet, but that's cool, and for now I just use a plastic bag to keep all the stuff in, you know, just because it's nice and simple. This time around with this, I'm trying to keep it as organized as I can because I don't want to have a lot of cleanup to do after the video. Alright, so up next we have the GoPro pouch itself. Most of my GoPro stuff that I'm going to take is actually going to go in here. I'll change it around for whenever I'm going on a certain trip. So we have another GoPro charger up here. We've got the GoPro itself with the waterproof housing. Also on a tripod mount right there. We have a head strap. We have a Wasabi power charger that I can actually use to charge the camera. We got a couple other things in there like a lens protector and a couple other micro SDs in there as well. So that's the GoPro. Then we also have a pair of wireless earbuds in case I want to go work out. These are the Beats Power 2 wireless. So they're nice. You guys have seen them featured before on the channel. So that's these. Gonna place those over there. And then something that I placed in my favorite tech video is the UE Boom 2 wireless speaker. I carry this thing with me in case I want to listen to music, and it's actually pretty portable. I was impressed how much I could actually fit in this bag, and this was definitely a must in the bag. So make a separate video on that here soon. And that is it for that pouch. Moving into the final pouch now of this bag. Let's see if I can get into it myself since I latched it. There we go. There we go. All Alright, so moving into the final pouch, this has only got 2 things in this pouch. First up, I have a notebook. So this is what I use for YouTube notes or whatever. If I get a video idea, I'll write something down. So that's that. Also, I always carry a pen with me. These are my favorite pens that I've ever used. They're not like really tech related, but they're the Pilot G2 pens. I love those pens. But yeah, and of course the notebook had to be red to symbolize YouTube. So we'll put that over there. And the final thing that's in the bag is this. This is my 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is a in-case sleeve for it, since the bag does have a laptop sleeve, which is in the second pouch, but I don't use it since I got this sleeve for it. But here is the 13-inch MacBook Pro that I do use. This is my daily editor. This is my go-to laptop. Use it for class and stuff like that. It's actually a 100% great computer. I'll probably have a review of it soon on the channel, but definitely my go-to laptop. Love this thing, and yeah, I don't think I would go back to a PC now because I love how the MacBook operating system is, and I don't know, I just like how good the MacBooks are in general. Now, something else that I would normally have in the bag with me is a power bank charger, but I don't have one at quick access at the moment. 2 other things that I would always take with me is a tripod, which I'm using right now for the video, and then this camera that I'm using, just in case I need to do any sit-down videos. And then the final thing that I will always recommend to everybody to take on a trip with them is one of these. This is a power strip. Definitely you want to take one of these in case hotel rooms does not have a lot of outlets or whatever. This will get you covered for those outlets that you're gonna need. Also, it's just nice to have one of these around. If you don't have one of those 10-foot cables, you can scoot it a little bit because it does have the extra cord length right there. So I definitely would recommend you guys taking a power strip with you on your vacations. That's actually a good hack that I learned from previous vacations. So definitely take a power strip with you. It'll help you a ton when charging your stuff. Alright, you guys, so that is what is in my tech travel bag now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, click the like button down below, subscribe to see new videos, and I will see you guys in the next tech video. Peace.